How to become smarter, 22 belongings you can do daily. Although many of us believe that intelligence is restricted to those with high I.Q.s, there is a variety of potential methods to spice up one's cognitive ability and become simpler at various professional and private pursuits. With enough motivation and determination, anyone can expand their mental capacities and become smarter. Integrating new habits into your regular routine and providing proper stimulation can sharpen your intellect quickly and leave you inspired to acquire new challenges every day. So how does one become smarter? Brain health is a crucial key to fulfill physical health. During this video, we will show you the simplest activities that engage the brain in lifestyle. We also give you a gift. Watch the video until the end so you can understand. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you can receive all new notifications. And of course, like the video if you liked it. So let's begin. Visit new places. Whether this suggests studying during a new cafe, taking a special route to figure, or traveling to a special country, displacement is sweet for the brain. This could be difficult to acknowledge within the moment since it always feels rather awkward. A minimum of initially, at the cafe you can't order the usual, you've got to review replacement menu, pick something you've never tried before, and make a choice. While this seems simple, people enjoy the comfort of habit. We wish to know what to expect in the least time. Once you visit a replacement country, the language is strange. The customs are unfamiliar, and therefore the culture presents a weird new rhythm of life. Adjusting to those new elements forces the brain to tackle new, unexpected challenges. Learning the way to communicate through a barrier forces the brain to develop creative ways to precise needs and emotions. Taking notes of new music, trying new foods, and navigating foreign streets all work to challenge your brain's capacity to adapt to new situations. Role play. Put yourself in someone else's shoes and your brain starts to rewire to assist you think that's sort of a different person. For those struggling to make creative ideas, role-playing can play the will, start delivering the brain to assist develop unique solutions for difficult problems. Working with others. Although logical intelligence is vital, emotional intelligence plays an equal vital part in overall success. Interacting with others helps people expand beyond their own limited thinking, gain new ideas, and see things from a special perspective. People are challenging. Smart people often enjoy isolation because it protects them from being critical of others. However, this discomfort is important for truly smart people because it pushes them outside their bubble. When you start to believe you've got all the proper answers, start collaborating with others to expand your perspective. Teach and share information with others. Whether this often achieved virtually or face-to-face, pursue colleagues and peers to share experience and wisdom. Fresh faces and new ideas spur inspiration to make a bigger learning environment for the brain. By creating a network for sharing ideas, your brain starts developing a replacement network for formulating and executing innovative concepts. Write. Like reading, writing encourages vocabulary growth, grammar skill, and the use of proper syntax. Writing helps the brain store information more effectively and fosters better memory skills. Studies shows that students who regularly take handwritten notes during college classes constantly score better on tests. Writing forces an individual to concentrate on their memoirs, experience, and internal dialogues, a mixture that increases brain function altogether. Play an instrument. Learning to play an instrument has also outstanding benefits for the brain. Hand-eye coordination, memory, concentration, and mathematics skills all improve through playing an instrument. While some are together to find out than others, any instrument facilitates an increased and improved cognitive functioning. From training your fingers to master complex music passages to the piano or counting the beats during musical measures, instruments forces various regions of the brain to figure together to make music. Ask 5 whys when encountering problems. One of the foremost standard problem-solving solutions, the 5 whys still provide a solid start to uncovering the basis of the drag. Asking an issue gets the brain working to seek out a solution. Rather than worrying about the matter, always start by asking why. Read and watch the news. This is one activity that maintains the looks of habit while nurturing healthy brain waves. Setting aside half an hour every morning or evening to read a newspaper or watch the news will help your brain to stay active. Digesting new information may be a good daily habit. The news introduces interesting topics to think about. You can leave your brain tossing with new information. Reading is the most elementary thanks to facilitate brain activity, but it often presents a number of the foremost diverse opportunity for stretching brain capacity. Reading provides practical assistance by introducing new vocabulary, presenting samples of proper grammar usage, and showing the elegance of a well-written sentence. However, this is often only half the magic of reading. Whether you select fiction, nonfiction, historical literature, or poetry, reading offers a chance for the reader to form big-picture connections between the literature and the real world. During this way, reading is an alternate thanks to make the brain visit a replacement place. As your imagination works to make physical people, places, and experiences from the worlds on the pages, your brain is rewriting to know all the new information. Approach, add new ways. The workplace may be canvas for brand spanking new experiences, no matter what sort of job you would possibly hold. Most are at just one occasion or another presented with the opportunity to think outside the box, problem solve during a creative way, and contribute fresh ideas to the team. Instead of stressing over each new problem, it is important to relax and start into imagining alternatives for reaching an end goal. Challenge yourself. Like a weightlifter who develops muscle, one must exercise the brain one day to day, pushing it just beyond its current capacities. As Einstein once said, one shouldn't pursue goals that are easily achieved. One must develop an instinct for what one can just barely achieve through one's greatest efforts. This quote summarizes what I think the brain, with enough focus and stretching, the brain can truly surprise people. Underestimating yourself holds you back from success. When people begin believing in their abilities, they often transcend what they thought was possible. What do you think about this? Do you think that it is actually true? Don't forget to tell us in the comments down below. Do brain training. Organizations like Lamazity offer fantastic daily brain training with puzzles and games designed to extend neuroplasticity. Lamazity was created to challenge the brain to form new connections. A group of neuroscientists at the University of California developed this program to supply stimuli to the brain to push it to adapt and retrain itself in uncharted territory. Success stories abound concerning the result of this public experiment. Continue your education. Adult education is one among the simplest investment of your time, money, and energy you'll make. While education is effective throughout childhood and adolescence, adults often underestimate their ability to find out new concepts and skills. Challenge yourself to acquire a category, academic or creative. Voluntary choosing to continue education provides an ideal opportunity for your brain to make new connections and build higher intelligence. Avoid technology to stay the brain in shape. Technology does wonders to the fashionable world, but in some ways technological dependence stunts the brain's capacity for problem solving, adapting to new environments, and being reliable resources for practical things like simple mathematics and navigations. Try happening a visit without a GPS. Work a couple of algebra problems without a calculator. Make your brain work for you, and you'll see the results. Foster creativity. Finger painting in preschool wasn't the only fun activity. It helped open up the mind to new possibilities and ways of solving problems. A creative mindset creates a new opportunities to seek out new solutions, fresh inspiration, and peaceful confidence. To blend those elements in both personal and professional environments allow ordinary people to shine by becoming an innovative thinker and innovative leader. Find ways to include creativity into the dull grind of daily tasks. Draw. You don't need to be an artist to understand the advantages of drawing, which cultivates the brain activity during a unique way. Additionally, to nurturing the basics hand-eye coordination, it sends synapses to neurotransmitters to assist more permanently and vividly store your memories, from doodles on a bit of scrap of papers to cultural portraits. Drawing may be healthy for the brain activity for everybody. Paint. Paint is an extension of drawing. It fills as an equivalent areas of the brain. But unlike drawing, painting often introduces new unfamiliar textures of colors to stimulate the brain. Painters often have a keen sense of awareness towards their surroundings. Engaging in painting encourages people to note minor details of the plant around them. Focusing the brain during this manner brings a heightened state of alertness. Ask interesting people. No two people share the equivalent life experience. Everyone interprets information uniquely, stores memories differently, and digests lifestyle with their own intellectual flair. This makes collaboration necessary for the brain health. Although we are all inclined to think our method is the best approach, gaining perspective from other persons helps the brain to consider new solutions and new techniques for both personal and professional issues. Whether the conversation is centered on religion, finances, politics, or diet trends, people should practice being an honest listener. Silencing your own thoughts while the opposite person speaks is usually challenging, but the brain needs discipline to remain sharp. Exercise. Studies constantly show people that exercise regularly have higher I.Q. scores. Additional to maintaining the robust body, people who have exercised regularly actually stimulate nerve self-growth. A process called neurogenesis occurs during rigorous exercise, which increases the assembly of neurotransmitters. With side effects like increased dopamine, active people will enjoy less stress, better concentration, and more energy. Add a team environment. Collaborative environments are essential for enhancing brain activity. Some people enjoy working independently, dread the instance once they are forced to practice during a team-focused workplace. However, these independent individuals are extremely smart and may benefit the foremost from a touch teamwork. Pursue athletics. Multiple studies have shown active children typically do better in class and have a far better chance of continuous higher education after high school graduation. Although athletics pursuit can feel grueling at the time, and the general benefits of intense physical activity are wise for your future. Whether it is finding one thing you're good at, like basketball, running, or lifting weight, or trying something new a day, maintaining an athletic routine is vital for optimal brain health. Meditate. Controlling and claiming the brain is as powerful as enhancing activity through instruments and puzzles. Doctors are studying the consequences of meditation on the brain for several years, and therefore the results are impressive. In one famous study, Dr. Richard David Stun at the University of Wisconsin collaborated with Dalai Lama to review what happens to the brain during meditation. Transcendental meditation yields impressive results of the brain. People that struggles with fear, anxiety, depression, and other mental elements should experiment with meditation to calm themselves and develop stronger sense of focus. Maintain a nutritious diet. Children and adults curious about boosting brain activity should begin by transforming their diet. Research from the University of Bristol in England points to robust connections between unhealthy diet and low I.Q. scores in children. To start reversing unhealthy tendencies, try ablation, excess fat, sugar, and fast food, and begin adding more vegetable, fruits, and lean meat. There are also a variety of bizarre drinks proven to assist brain functions. Matcha tea, rococo, and ginkgo tea all show benefits to the brain. Some scientists claim ginkgo helps pump more blood to the brain, improving circulation. Be intentional about some time and energy to start out working toward a better and more fulfilling life. You can test yourself to determine your I.Q. The link is within the video descriptions. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, as always, if you have subjects you want us to talk about, just let us know in the comments down below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!